One of the most common reasons the VA might deny your injury as being service-connected is they have no medical records of you being treated for that injury during service. In this video, I'll explain that often the injury should still be considered service-connected. My name is Dr. David Geier, orthopedic surgeon, sports medicine specialist, and anti-aging and regenerative medicine expert. I help veterans by writing nexus letters that argue your orthopedic injuries are connected to your military training and service so you can get the compensation you deserve. Very often when I read a veteran's medical and service records, I'll see few, if any, complaints related to that injury. While the VA often uses that fact as a reason to deny the service connection, I don't always agree. In my opinion, the absence of a complaint or treatment is not enough to negate the existence of an ongoing medical diagnosis. For many of the orthopedic injuries and conditions, not every symptom a patient has, especially symptoms that come and go, warrants medical attention every single time it comes on. People deal with pain and other symptoms all the time and don't go to the doctor immediately. That fact largely explains the gap in treatment and formal complaints by many veterans during their time in the service. Plus, scientific studies have documented the underreporting of musculoskeletal injuries occurring on active duty. One study showed that 51% of veterans' chronic injuries were unreported while in service. The authors of that study state, consistent with civilian literature, this study revealed information about the perceived stigmatization of injuries and the impact on injury reporting behavior. Reasons for underreporting injuries centered on the avoidance of duty-restricting physical profiles and the potentially negative ramifications that injuries may have on one's career. I see that all the time with vets that are basically coming to me saying, hey, I have arthritis now. I didn't see somebody for my knee or hip or whatever body part it was while I was having trouble. Yes, I had aches and pains. Yes, I may have even twisted my knee or landed awkwardly and hurt my hip or ankle, whatever it was. But they felt afraid to go seek treatment because of the stigma that would be attached to it, that they might be seen as weak and get negatively looked upon by their superiors, so they didn't report it. And then maybe even not right away after they left the service. They have to go get a job and do work, and they don't necessarily have time to go to the doctor every single time. So it may be a few years before they go see a doctor. And then they come to me and say, hey, I've now been diagnosed with arthritis. I really believe it started during my service. And again, with all the physical demands and stresses placed on service members, it's not surprising, especially if there was a specific injury back then, but even if it was just repetitive long-term wear and tear, that manifests over time and becomes a condition like arthritis. And there's numerous other injury examples that can be. And yeah, not every single day it hurts, so you don't necessarily always go to the doctor. And I think that's one of the mistakes these raters make when they say, oh, there was no treatment during service or in the few years afterwards, so it must not be related to military service. Now, if you have ideas for topics for future videos for this channel, whether it's injuries, risk factors, particulars of nexus letters, DBQs, or anything else, leave those in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, click the bell to be notified when I release a new video. If you're interested in a nexus letter for your injury or condition, click the link in the description below to learn more about working with me and my team. We do everything we can to make the process as simple and as quick as possible for you. And I strive to write a nexus letter that gives you the best chance of success in your claim. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to helping you.